Computer, dome light. Com 1, connect me with Delegate Intercessor Strom, please. Code 2571-6.
Please hold for Delegate Intercessor Strom.
Hello, my child. What request may I bring to the Father for you?
Good morning, Intercessor. Today, I have my first assignment as personal security. It's for a high-ranking official here on Base Station 29. And to be honest, I'm quite nervous. It is my first assignment. The official is a Shinji, and I seem to have offended his aide yesterday. I'm asking that you pray to God the Father to bless me with a good working relationship with the ambassador, that he give me the right words to say to his aide to smooth over any misunderstanding, and that I do a good and professional job consistent with one serving the Lord. I was really excited when I first received this assignment. On a political base station, so close to so many prophesying leaders. I was also excited for the opportunity to meet a Shinji face to face. But I got started off on the wrong foot. I hope to someday visit Corazon. But if I mess up on my very first assignment, then, well, no hope of that ever happening. Also, if you could ask God to forgive me my sins, it has been a week since my last cleansing.
What sins would you like to confess, my child?
Where do I start? Andrea, Henry, ready for another day in paradise?
I hope so. Feeling a little stiff, though. Those beds will take a while to get used to.
And how about those showers? Hydrogel certainly feels different than water.
And what's with that 30-second limit? I could barely hit my backside before it turned off.
It's called conservation, my friend. Limited supplies and the share, that's fair mentality.
Well, I bet the ambassadors and senators can shower for as long as they want.
Guess we better get used to it. We're stationed here for 6 months before our first leave.
Have a good one.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Did you want a meal before the meeting, sir?
The humans call it breakfast, my dear. No, thank you. You do know that you do not have to address me formally in my private chambers.
Of course, sir. Vandiker. It is just that I am so nervous for you. Why are you so calm?
Why should I be nervous? It appears as though you are nervous enough for both of us.
But what if your report about the pandemic goes unanswered?
No need to worry about what has not happened yet, my dear. You are beginning to sound like the human prophets. In that regard, how are your studies going on human Bible history?
It is very confusing.
Why is it confusing to you?
What human spiritual believers practice is different than what is written in their sacred text. Why do humans regard political leaders as prophets? Why do humans need other humans to act as intercessors to communicate with their God? These are two major practices of the human Christian faith, and there is no mention of it in their Bible.
All good questions, Shivanti, but not so confusing. If humans do not read the Bible and their only exposure as to how to conduct their lives is through other humans, then there are bound to be problems. Humans, just like Shinji, are imperfect creatures. The longer humans go without returning to the foundation of their belief, the further they will drift away from its core mandates. It is the way of life.
You do not find that peculiar?
Our race has been known to do such things as well. After we honed the power of interstellar travel, we neglected many of our deeply held beliefs about our culture. In a way, we became gods ourselves, feeling as though we have no need for what our forefathers taught us.
Some more. Must we speak in this human language even when we are alone?
We must honor their rules while on their planet, my dear. English is a simple language. Though it is not as complete as our Shinji dialect, we can still adequately express ourselves.
Is it adequate enough to convince the council of what is happening on Corazon? So you are concerned.
Shivanti, you know, I have always tried to teach you to be strong. Even in the face of adversity, you've learned most everything I have ever shown you. And I'm as proud of you as if you were my very own daughter. But this one thing you still lack. Whatever the future holds, be strong.
If you are trying to calm my nerves, it is having the opposite effect. Now tell me, what is wrong?
Nothing. Nothing, my dear. Nothing to worry yourself about. Just, please, could you do me a favor? Check on Ormani's arrival status while I am gone. I must speak with him. It is important.
Of course, sir. Vandiker.
Who is there?
My name is Daniel, Ambassador. I've been assigned to you as your personal security, and I'm here to collect you.
Come in, then.
Greetings, Ambassador. Shivanti. Here's your personal servant droid. He'll be registered to you during your stay. You can assign it any name you wish, and it will respond accordingly.
Thank you. Daniel, is it?
Yes, sir.
Well then, I think I am ready. Come now, dear. No need to be rude to the young man.
Yes, of course. Forgive me. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I felt like a complete idiot. So, he was not trying to form a date? He was simply trying to introduce himself?
It seems so, yes.
How did he smell? Would you please stop with the smelling already? What? Humans smell different when they are embarrassed. Look, just go about things as if nothing ever happened. Maybe he has forgotten.
Unlikely. No. I will have to apologize. He was just being friendly. I owe him that at least. I do not want him to think that all Shinji are rude.
Well, we leave in the morning, so unfortunately for you, you will be on your own from now on. Is there any message you would like us to deliver to your family?
If it is not too much trouble, could you check in on my sister for me?
Your older sister? The one shunned to the Isle of Chimera?
Do not talk about her that way. All I am asking is that you look in on her. Make sure that she is cared for. Could you do that for me?
I will do it for you, Shivanti.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I will too. Forgive me. Sometimes I speak without thinking. Of course I will look in on her.
So, where is he now, this brown human that embarrassed you?
He has taken Vandiker to a political briefing, and I hope all is well. Vandiker tries to hide his feelings from me, but I know that he is greatly concerned about something. He all but admitted it to me earlier. A lot hinges on the success of these discussions. Maybe a lot more than he has led me to believe.
Gentlemen, at this time I'd like to recognize Ambassador Vandiker. joining us after his long journey from Corazon. Ambassador, how are Shinji-human relations on Corazon? Have you settled the labor dispute in the Shinali sector?
Yes, Congressman. For the most part, we have. But I am afraid there are items of more urgent concern on Corazon.
Please, the floor is yours.
There is evidence that an unprecedented number of Shinji pregnancies are not coming to term. It is being called a pandemic. From all accounts, this is not a coincidence. The source has been identified as some sort of new disease that only affects our pregnant women.
How far has this spread?
As of now, it seems to be limited to the Shinali sector.
The same sector populated by most of the Corazon-dwelling humans?
Now, there is no need to infer any accusations. It may very well be coincidence that many of our humans live there. Ambassador, what are the findings as of your last communication?
It is not good, Senator. Roughly 60% of the females are miscarrying. There is no way to identify whether a mother has been infected until the 5th month of pregnancy. And since our females only carry a child for 6 months before giving birth, the fetus is almost fully developed.
What is being done about this?
Those affected are being quarantined. Tests are being conducted on all of the pregnant females living within the Shinali sector. We have tried to keep this quiet, but panic is beginning to become an issue. There is no known cure, because at this point, we know not the cause. We do not know how it is contracted or transmitted. We have not even ruled out if it is airborne.
How can we help?
It is my hope that our physicians on site can coordinate with members of your CDC. The Shinali High Council is exploring any and all options. I am sorry to bring such news to you. At this point, I believe that everything that can be done is being done. We have become familiar with your spiritual beliefs. I know that our race as a whole does not embrace them. But if you could inquire of your God, if you could request some kind of prophetic vision.
That is enough, Ambassador.
We will take your request under advisement. All of your requests. If you could obtain all information from your government on this issue and forward it to our base station databanks, I will make sure that it is passed along to the Center for Disease Control. I will personally take this matter to the President as well. Our worlds may be separated by thousands of light years, Ambassador, but even so, I think of us all as one family. I can assure you, we will do everything we can to aid you and your planet.